Okay, now our next problem is putting it together. We know the threads are bad on this, so if I put this gasket in there, we're going to come up to the thickness of the gasket. We're going to lose half a thread. I'd rather have that half a thread down here to help keep it from stripping. Gaskets don't really do anything. There's a lot of carburetors out there that have no gaskets on them. That's not going to keep it from leaking because the float level is not supposed to be anywhere near the gasket. You can see when I leave the gasket out, I pick up another half a thread there. I put the gasket in there. So we lose that thread. We can see. So the thread is difference. The difference in height between the two. About 275 without the gasket, or with the gasket. Without the gasket, 311, 310. So it doesn't seem like much, but when you get a bad thread, anything you got that's going to give you more holding power with the thread is going to be an improvement. I'd rather have a slight leak on the body here than have it where the gasket, where the you strip the body off. Because when the body strips off, it's junk. Now this one here has already been used, so the flat side goes down. We have our spring back in there, and make sure you put the spring in there. Don't forget the spring. So I'm leaving the gasket out. I picked up the 30 thou, the thickness of the gasket. So basically, I gave us about that much more of a thread.
Oh, okay.
Give you almost a full turn more holding power.
Full turn? Good.
Those are pretty bad.
Yeah, I know.
Now you want to make sure when you tighten this down that this is tight. See right now,
it's not tight.
We're not tight, so what's going on with that?
Is there a gasket supposed to go in there?
The gasket is in there.
Is it?
Okay, you had a big load of crap in the thread.
Oh, yeah?
When I tied it up, I feel it was that shit that was inside
the carburetor?
Yeah, it's not scum, it's a buildup.
That what do they call that?
It's a crust.
Yeah, crust.
Yeah, so I had to pop the crust off.
Okay.
So I felt it go pop when I screwed it up. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew it now because now I'm going to have loose crap in the hole.
Okay.
Which I don't want. And see, maybe something was in there, maybe not. A little bit came out, not too much. And you can see how the thread in there has got a little build-up down the bottom of the hole. Yeah. So you want to make sure you don't bottom it out. You think this is tight and it's still loose here. You know, this will be tight, but the bolt will be loose. That's no good either. So we're good like this. Put that down flat. What are you filming? Dan's not filming. He's filming me. Good. Okay, I've got some torque on that. A little bit more holding power than you had before. Like I said, you depend on this to not leak by having this.
Yeah, no good. It's no good, right?
The fuel ain't supposed to be that high anyway.
Yeah.
But, you know, fuel bounces, but that surface should be relatively flat anyway.
Okay.
But if it becomes a problem where you don't like it, then you can put it back in. There's a lot of carbs that don't run a flow gasket on them.
Oh, really?
I don't use them on my bikes.
No?
No. I'd rather have the extra holding power.
And they don't leak?
No. Not that I notice.
Okay.
They always leak a little bit. Do you see how much gunk was on the outside of your carburetor?
Fuck yeah. I think it's 9 years old.
It's still pretty gooey over here. Look at all this crud over here.
I know.
Down here. See all the comp it didn't blast off. All through here is all full of crap, which means it's blowing out through here. It wasn't down in here. There was some down there, but mostly it was all through here. So I don't know why it's so much in that area.
I knew it needed a complete rebuild.
So.
I knew it needed a complete rebuild, dude.
Well, obviously the floats would the
Venturi.
The Venturi's broken.
The Venturi's all fucked up, wasn't it?
You know, obviously it needs to be repaired. Having that jet back inside the body is going to really make a big difference on outcome.
Is it?
Yeah. That not being in there is a big problem. That's something I was doing, so it didn't work. I'll take credit for that one. So now you want to make sure it closed all the way.
Yeah, it's closing all the way.
Now then you're going to have to set your idle screw.
Yeah.
The other screw's right over here. So there, it just started hitting.
Yeah.
There's one full turn open. And you look at where your transfer slot is. See how half the transfer slot's open now?
Yeah.
So you know it's open.
Okay.
So that should be enough to idle on.
Okay. Now, how many turns did you turn this the idle one out? A turn and a half?
3 3/4.
Turn it 3 3/4?
And over here I did 1 1/4.
1 1/4. Okay.
So this is 3 1/2 to 4.
3 1/2 to 4.
And this is 1 1/4 to 1 1/2.
Okay.
Is where you start them at.
3 1/2 to 4 to 1 1/2 and a quarter.
So now this one here was bottoming out on here, so I'm not sure how far it needs to actually open right now. It's probably open quite a bit, but it's enough to run. You're gonna have to choke on anyway. Obviously, when you put the choke on, this thing opens right up. Look at it. So,
Yeah.
see, it opens real quick.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously, as soon as you move this thing, it's moving a lot. So this
Yeah.
doesn't really matter until you close the choke all the way off.
Right.
Doesn't do anything. So this is not that critical until you've got the choke completely off. The
Okay.
main jet will affect everything a little bit. Obviously, getting the throttle to work correctly
Right.
makes a big difference too.
And a choke.
So anyway, there you go. It's all pretty well done.
All right.
So you need a good gasket there. See, that's open.
Yeah.
But I got screws in there protecting it right now. So,
Okay.
but I don't care. We're gonna close it so we don't.
Yeah,
damage
leave
it.
that closed. Yeah.
You don't want to damage anything. So you got a gasket for here or not?
No, I don't. Do you got a gasket?
Yeah, I might have 1 or 2 floating around somewhere.
You got a gasket for it? I got one, but it's all fucked up.
What kind of gasket do you want?
I want one. That one.
You want a vintage one?
Yeah, I want a vintage one.
These are vintage ones.
How come this has got so much shit on it? Oh, like that.
It's vintage.
This is the one I need.
That means these are used. That's what vintage means.
This is the one I need.
This is not a gasket. This is a spacer.
Spacer.
These are the gaskets.
But don't you have to have the? Okay, but don't you have to have a spacer in there too?
No, you don't have to.
You don't?
That's actually a heat insulation block.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to keep the carburetor cleaner.
Cooler. Cooler.
Okay, you got a piece of brass that absorbs heat like crazy.
Right.
And you got these big hot ass cast iron cylinders right here, right next to it that don't cool off at all.
They're trying to keep it
Do
as
you
cool as
think that's
possible.
going to make any difference on this?
It might. They made it.
They claim it made a difference.
They made it.
I'm not really going for it
They
too much.
made it, didn't they?
Yeah, they made a lot of stuff. You got an O-ring too. You want to put an O-ring in there?
Yeah, so I need an O-ring.
So you need 2 gaskets and an insulator block.
Okay, well, do I need an insulator block or not?
I don't use it. I use that on my brace bike. So anyway, these are vintage gaskets. You want a vintage gasket, you can have them. You want this, you got to pay for it. You want the black guy or the white guy?
Let me have both those and the spacer.
So you want a gray guy.
Yeah, I want the gray guy and the spacer.
And you want the spacer?
Yeah.
That's going to cost you now.
Okay. Just put it on my bill.
This is a genuine Harley spacer. This ain't that cheap ass V-twin.
After V-twin shit, huh?
Ain't that V-twin crap.
Okay.
I had that V-twin crap somewhere, but it's,
Did you?
that ain't one of them. Yeah, I got all kinds of junk over here. I even got a piece of wood.
God damn, piece of wood.
Somebody made that.
Wow, look at that.
They wanted a real insulator block.
They wanted a real insulator block on that one, didn't they?
The other one with the carburetor way out too, getting their leg.
Yeah, I know, hitting your leg.
Look at that.
God damn.
So that's gonna move it out. Yeah,
Where'd you get that at?
pretty nice looking. That's
They did a good job.
yeah, that's a pretty good piece of woodwork.
They did an excellent job on it.
I don't know what the hell you ever use it for, but you know, whatever. You never know.
Cut it in half.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's a brand new V-twin one.
Okay.
This one they got a
Oh, you got a little
put
thing
steel
on it.
inserts in there to leak better.
Do you want me to take that one instead of those?
So, but there's the block in the middle. See, it's kind of a plastic looking block.
Do you want me to take that one instead of
I
those?
don't care which one you take. This is brand new. This is linkert.com guy. Or linkernmanufacturing.com.
LincolnManufacturing.com, huh?
Warning, but I got it from V-twin, even though there's not a V-twin number
Yeah.
on here. It came from V-twin. So, I'm not sure about these. This is your sealing surface.
How's it gonna seal, huh?
That's aluminum. How's that going to seal?
Oh, I don't know. I better not go with
What's
that.
softer, the aluminum or the brass?
The aluminum.
Debatable. Either way, neither one of them are going to surface. Or going to
Neither one
seal
gonna
small.
seal. No.
Because the paper's what's going to seal it. You know, if you put the goop's what's going to seal, wind up sealing it. But that's
I'll take the originals.
That's the one they got. Let's see. Then we got a bunch of other crap here. Okay, here's a bunch of gaskets here. So this looks like a Gary Bang special here. Oh,
Yeah.
this is cycle gasket. So they got just
Cycle
regular
gasket.
paper gasket.
Paper.
This here looks like James stuff. Yes, this is
Oh,
big
damn.
dollar crap. It's James.
Yeah, I know. Big dollar.
So
James is
that's,
big dollar.
that's gray paper stuff. Still no damn good.
Another spacer.
Here is the James phenolic material gasket. That's
Uh-huh.
that's a good spacer there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That'll outlive your bike 3 times.
Fuck yeah, it will.
It's a little bit thicker than the original one here. See?
Is it?
Yeah, these are made out of some kind of paper material.
Uh
They're
huh.
composite. You actually tear apart their paper.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's that made out of?
This is phenolic, so it's more like a wood.
Like a wood type?
Yeah, it's a modern composite material, but it's phenolic, so it's got some wood material in there.
Well, which ones do you think
A
I
lot of
should
resin.
take?
Oh, I don't care which one you take.
There's
There's probably another one in here too. If we keep looking. If we keep looking, we're gonna find more gaskets. So the best gaskets are these ones over here. These are a composite material gasket. They got a wire, like a head gasket. They got like a wire of woven mesh in the middle. So these are compressible. So these will seal pretty good. The disadvantage, they got huge holes in them, so they can actually move around a lot and rattle. But these are the best gaskets. I don't know who makes these, who made these in the days gone by. You know, they don't make them like this anymore. They only make them out of straight paper. So whenever I can find these, I buy them. These are what I use on my race bike, is these ones. And when they get, I'll go through, you know, I'll take the things on and off probably 20 times before I throw these away. So anyway, these ones are hard to come by. I buy these off eBay when I see them, but I haven't seen them for quite a while. The last time I saw them, I bought them. I think it was like 10 of them I bought. I bought everyone I had. So these are the best gaskets. And this is what they look like after they're compressed and used. This one probably is off my race bike. I shouldn't get rid of this. I'll probably use it on my race bike. But I got some new ones left.
Oh, give me those.
These are hard to come by.
Are they?
Well, these are expensive because you can't buy these anymore. You have to watch the video what I said.
Okay.
The cheapest one is the Taiwan Teddy,
Is it Taiwan Ted?
which is actually linkertmanufacturing.com. Yeah, this was the cheapest one.
Yeah, but I don't know if that thing.
This costs more than this whole thing.
Oh, I'll bet. I'll bet.
And then I'm not sure about these gaskets. See how big the holes are? See how small the holes are?
Yeah.
3/8 holes, 5/16. The bolts are 5/16. I don't like big holes for stuff that don't need to be big. So these are probably the best gasket you can buy right now. This gasket here, you know, theoretically having that in there is good, but it doesn't seal, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know.
Some genius thought it up.
Well, there's reasons to do that, but it's for exhaust, for heat, keep from burning the gasket, but
Yeah.
not for an intake. How's it going to seal on the intake?
I don't know.
You know, I don't like it. Like I said, these are the best ones.
All right.
I don't want to get rid of my used one. That's my race bike.
Is that your race bike?
Yeah, I got to have good shit for my race bike.
Oh, well, give me that black one.
The genuine Harley one?
Yeah.
I'm going to just give you this one. You see how it works.
You want me to take that one?
You'll let me know how it works.
All right.
Or I can sell you this one. This one costs more than this, though.
All right. Well, let me see. I'll take those. I'll see how it works.
Just a piece of plastic.
That's all it is a piece of plastic.
That's
huh?
a piece of plastic. So this has a small side and a big side. So I'd put the big side against this. That way if it leaks really easy on this side, because I guarantee you that's not going to seal for crap against that. And then this one here over here will go against the brass down here and help hopefully get some more paper area to push against and do some extra little sealing there. So that way the leak between these surfaces right here, yeah, that'll be perfect. There's your crappy way of doing it. What are you using for sealer on there?
I don't know. What should I put?
I'd put something on there.
I know it. I never seen anything like that before.
How about some good old aluminum paint?
Aluminum paint.
No, I'm not. I'm serious. Shoot them with aluminum paint and bolt it together while it's still semi-dry. Squeeze it in there. It'll seal good. Aluminum paint works good. It does a lot of sealing. That's why I use on my head gaskets for my race bike. That's all they got is aluminum paint. Yeah, if you're going to use that gasket, that's what I'd do. Because you're going to have to put something on there. I use gasket cinch, but gasket cinch,
Yeah.
the gasoline eats it up a little bit. It's not really good for gaskets, for intakes. You know, it can dissipate away over time. The aluminum paint won't. Once it dries, it's hard. These are pretty stiff, so I don't know if this probably won't seal very well. Otherwise, you can use this one, and we'll get you the best the cheapest gasket's going to be this one. These are Psycho. This is just a regular gasket material, which is fine. Nice and flexible, but you know, it'll seal good. I would glue these to the whatever you put the sealer against this material here, and then it should bolt on off these two parts.
Yeah.
Put a little bit
I
of,
like that better than this.
Put a little bit of oil around this here to let it can break the bond freely, but the paper will do the sealing.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are pretty good. I just don't like the big ass holes. The James gasket is a gasket material. It's the same as all the other materials, so it's a good material. And it has the correct fitting holes, but I know these cost 3 or 4 times what these cost.
Okay.
Because James is proud of their stuff. It's good stuff, but damn, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Let's see, here's one over here. No, this is something else. It's the side of the holes.
That's just a thick gasket.
Yeah, see, that's a bigger hole than these. That's not a James. This is somebody else's gasket. This might be some leftover Taiwan Teddy stuff. Who knows?
Yeah. That looks like a spacer.
Well, these are thick, but you know, thick as okay.
No, I mean that one looks like a spacer.
No, that's not a spacer. It's the same thickness.
The gasket?
Same thickness.
Hmm.
I don't know who made this one. Might be an old CCI one or something. Who knows?
All right, let me buy this off you. Keep those. I don't trust those. I don't want to put it together and have those fucking things leak.
Oh, these are perfect. They're green.
No, I don't know about those, dude. I don't know. I ain't never seen that before.
These are green.
I ain't never seen that before, dude.
Well, come on.
I don't know about those.
I don't know. These guys know what they're doing.
Yeah, we got a label on their fucking thing. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know about that. I don't know about they put it all together.
Okay,
and have that fucking,
we'll set you up.
Trying to fucking start the thing and have an intake leak.
Now, is Dan going to come by and show us what's going on when his bike's running?
Yeah.
You look like crappy in full video.
I know
Get
it.
you out of here. Damn, you're getting old looking too.
I'm getting old. Fucking 64.
Oh, geez, no wonder. The bike is almost as bad as him, so there you go. All right, well, let us know how this runs.
All right.
Send a video or something, we'll post it for you. All right. What was that, a 41 bike you got?
Yeah.
41 knuck?
Yeah.
74? There you
Yeah.
go. That's not even a swap meet special, because you got parts for that bike from everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere. I got parts for that bike. Everywhere, dude.
Everywhere.
That came from Texas.
This came out of Texas?
That came out of Texas, dude.
Yeah, you got every junk part in the county. And
Yeah, every junk part in the
LA,
county, LA,
all
everything
swap
put that
meets.
thing together.
Yeah.
I tell everybody it's a swap meet special, dude. They can't believe it.
Yeah.
So you built that at swap meet? I said, fucking the swap meet and fucking eBay and
Yep.
fucking chopper swappers, all that shit, dude.
Yeah, yeah. You say you can't afford a knucklehead. Look at that guy. He afforded one, and he works for minimum wage jobs mainly.
Yeah, and I built that fucker.
Yeah, just parts here, part there, and eventually you have a bike. All right, there you go. That one's all done.